What a play from Jake All. And Madison drive. Yeah, tie game. 60. A shot! Zach Hall, what a play! Oh, a moonshot! Oh, he robbed it! What a catch! What a catch! Here's coming home. What a play! What a play! The double play from Jerry Langston! And that ball is out of here! Walk-off home run, Jake Oliver! He's advancing home. I don't know if I like it. Oh! No! He got him! Oh my God! He crossed the leg before he was there. That's a fair ball. What a play from Jake All. And Madison drive. Yeah, tie game. 60. Play down the third baseline. Peter makes a great play from Peter McNeil. It crossed the plate before he was there.
In play, that's a fair ball. Jacob, what a play from Jacob! And that is destroyed! Tie game! In play down the third baseline. Peter makes a great play from Peter McNeil.
And that's a shot. Zach Hall, what a play!
Oh, a moonshot. Oh, he robbed it! What a catch! What a catch!
Here's coming home. And he hits it. What a play! What a play! The double play from Jerry Langston.
In play, that's a fair ball to Jacob. What a play from Jacob! And that is destroyed! Tie game! That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes a great play from Peter McNeil.
Justice already took advantage of that. What a play over at third.
He's heading home. Oh, he's out. He's gonna be out. George Rice heads out. Trey Cluxton right. Went over to first and still get Alex Harden.
Cross, get out, ball later!
He does it! Oh my Lord, Zach Inouye, a solo!
That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil.
Oh! Philip Rosenbarkle, walked off the eighth season. Oh!
Come on, get out, ball later!
And that ball is out of here! Walk-off home run, Jake Owen! That ball's in play. Going back, Keen McCann! Back at Thomas Playhouse makes the grab! He's heading home. Oh, he's out! He's gonna be out! Good move, I like it! That ball is absolutely tattooed! And what a roll! What a roll from Keen McCann!
Flared up. What a play for Peter McNeil!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to AWA regular season action 2025. This is the final game of Slate 4 between the Atlantic Aces sitting at 4 and 5 and the Southern Stingers sitting at 5 and 4. I'm Jack Laos, joined by myself up here, unfortunately. Let's take a look at the starting lineups.
Aaron Schofield, Washington State University.
Moses Valadez, go Wave.
Morgan Granich, Northwest Guatemalan High School.
Dylan Carroll, Little Man, Big Dreams.
Jace Pratt, Jackson High School.
That is your Atlantic Aces starting lineup, and Dylan Carroll is back, finally, making his AWA season debut after winning Rookie of the Year last year. Let's take a look at the Southern Stingers starting lineup.
Peter McNeil, Eastern Washington University.
Jordan Rice, University of the Westgate Cougars.
Liam McFeely, Kimball Elementary.
Cole Blevins, Edmonds Woodway High School.
Barrett Carlo, Meadowdale Middle School.
And those are your starting lineups. The Southern Stingers are a little bit undermanned today. Both Jordan Rice and Barrett Carlo will not be in action today. So Zach Nickerson will make his AWA debut. We will have first pitch shortly. So Peter McNeil will get the start here in game number 1. Peter McNeil has been on a tear lately. ERA 1.41. 22 strikeouts, only 12 hits allowed in 2025.
I just like the weight, though.
And with that, Peter McNeil, they're going to need to rely on here today without that offense. The Atlantic Aces step in here shortly. Aaron Schofield will lead it off.
Now batting for the Atlantic Aces, captain and third baseman, number 24,
So here we go. Aaron Schofield will lead it off for the Atlantic Aces. Aaron Schofield, all-around solid hitter, hitting 382 on the year. That ball's immediately in play over to Peter McNeil, and he can't field it cleanly, so Aaron Schofield is aboard via the single. Only Jace Pratt will now step in. Gonna look at ball one. Jace Pratt came over from the Western Wolfpack trade. As that ball is going back, and Jace Pratt has just hit his first home run of 2025, a 2-run shot.
Oh, we put him in the 2-hole.
I was gonna say, 2025 offensively has been a little tough for him. With that that's got to feel good right there. Immediately tacking on 2 against Peter McNeil, who has been lights out so far in 2025. Dylan Carroll steps in. First at bat of 2025. That's a strike right there. Inside. Right down the middle for strike 3. There's a much needed out there for Peter McNeil. Gets the first out of the game here in game number 1. Now Morgan Granich will step in. Hitting .320 on the year, 1 home run. Morgan Granich was in the running for Silver Slugger last year. Swing right there, but no pitch, 61.
Here, you don't drop either way of that camera. Either way of that camera.
Oh, can you just take a step to the right?
So that's a no pitch. 0-1 is the count. It'll make up right there. So 0-2 now to Morgan Granich. That is a nasty pitch right there for strike 3, 2 outs. So Peter McNeil does well to battle back after that 2-run shot from Jace Pratt. And now Moses Valdez will step in. Moses, of course, won MVP last year. His pitching has been very good. Offensively has scuffed a little bit in the early 2025 season, hitting .222 on the year. Fight that one out of here.
61? Yeah.
Will be a no pitch, 61 on the gun. Just inside, ball 1, 1-0. Just high, 2-0. That ball is going back, and that is a solo shot for Moses Valdez. 3-0 Atlantic Aces. As the second home run of the year for Moses Valdez, starting to get right back into it. And the Aces find themselves up 3-0 here at the top of the first. The lineup will turn over to Aaron Schofield. Nice pitch there from Peter McNeil for strike 1.
62? Yeah.
No pitch on the high fastball at 62. It'll remain 0-1. Swinging over the top of that drop ball right there, 0-2. Almost got Aaron Schofield to chase right there, 1-2 count. Ball is hit over to the Aaron Schofield tree. Hits that tree almost every at-bat. Sails a bit outside to even the count, 2-2. Full count, Aaron Schofield. He'll lay off the drop ball for the walk. Nice at bat right there. And now Jace Pratt will step in, coming off that 2-run home run. Got his average up to 222 after his first home run of 2025. Tripled his RBI total with the 1 swing of the at-bat. Ball 1. Just outside, 2-0. hefty hack right there. Jace Pratt 2-1. That ball's in play. That'll hit another ball. Aaron Schofield's trying to get all the way home, and he'll eat it over there, trying to turn the corner. That's why you got to keep those balls collected around the pitchers. Peter's doing that right now. Now Dylan Carroll will get another opportunity against Peter McNeil with 2 runners in scoring position. He's 0 for 1 with that strikeout. Looks out a strike right down the middle, 0-1. Swinging underneath it, 0-2. Just a bit high, 1-2. Got him swinging right there for strike 3, and Peter McNeil gets out of it, but not after a 2-run home run from Jace Pratt and a solo shot from Moses Valadez. Headed to the bottom of the first.
Come up.
So Liam McFeely will lead it off for the Southern Stingers. Now find themselves down 3-0. And Liam McFeely, 4th overall pick in this year's draft, has really turned it on as of late. After a little bit of a scuffle, he's hitting .545 now with 4 home runs, squarely in that Rookie of the Year race. Look at ball 1. Moses Valadez on the mound. And we've talked about Moses's electric stuff. I find themselves down 3-0. That ball is in play. That's a fair ball. Aaron Schofield will huck it. And that'll be 1 base awarded. Aaron Schofield, one of the best fielders in the league. I mean, that was a almost impossible play right there, but we've seen it done before. But with that, Liam McFeely's now in scoring position, and Peter McNeil will step in, who has been crushing the ball as of late. .433 average with 2 home runs. Ball 1. That ball is landing in the gap. Morgan Granich can't knock it down, and Liam McFeely was thinking about advancing. He did not. There was no one covering third base. So a little bit of an interesting.
I've got Cole on the list. That's still Cole. Oh, it is? You're up. Dude, I got Cole.
Oh, okay. That works.
So Cole Blevins will step in. Looks at a first pitch strike. Oof. There's a nice pitch right there for Moses Valadez. Get ahead 0-2. What if an Ephus pitch misses high? 1-2 count. It's a no pitch at 61, so it'll remain 1-2. This job there to foul it off from Cole Blevins. Lays off the inside pitch, evens the count 2-2. The ball is just foul. So it'll remain 2-2. I had a chance to stay fair. Unfortunately, did not go on the right side of that root over there. And that is a nasty pitch right there for strike 3. So 1 out. Now Zach Nickerson will step in for his AWA debut. Looks at a pitch inside, 1-0. A bit low right there, 2-0. Outside, 3-0. There's a strike right down the middle, 3-1 count. Swinging on the high pitch right there, full count. And that is a strike right there. Moses Valdez battles back from being down 3-0 to get the strikeout.
Tough one.
Now Liam McFeely will step right back in. 2 outs now in the inning. Liam McFeely singled in his first plate appearance. That ball's hit hard down the line.
Run it in, run it in. You're good.
And there's Liam McFeely getting on for the second time. The bases are now juiced for Peter McNeil. Peter McNeil hit a oppo single over to Morgan Granich in his first at-bat. Would be the go-ahead run here. Peter McNeil can get one deep. That ball's in play to Moses Valdez. He'll turn and throw to first for the out. And he'll get out of the inning. Way to the top of the second inning. 3-0 remains the score. So we go. Morgan Granich will step in here. The top half of the second, 0 for 1 with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. Just low on the pitch from Peter McNeil. Right behind that slider from Peter McNeil at 58 miles per hour, 1-1 count. That ball is absolutely destroyed. Home run for Morgan Granich. It's his second of the 2025 campaign. That ball got out in a blink. 4-0 now for the Aces. Aces trying to get right back to 500. They won the World Series last year. Currently sitting at 4-5. That ball's just inside. That ball is popped up to Peter McNeil for the out. The interesting thing to see from the Stingers is who will be that Game 2 starter without Jordan Rice here. That ball's in play over to Liam McFeely. He'll try to make the play. Still would have been a tough one if he fielded cleanly. Aaron Schofield's in there with a single. So now Jace Pratt has got a home run and a double. Decided to figure out Peter McNeil here. Looks at a tough pitch right there, 0-1.
They don't want it for you.
1-1. Lays off the inside pitch, 2-1 count. Sails a bit high, 3-1. Big hack right there from Jace Pratt makes the count full. That ball has a chance. It's going back, and they get screened by the tree.
Don't slip.
We haven't seen that happen very often. You gotta look around that tree there. We got a rookie and a player making his debut out there in the field.
Now batting with the Atlantic Aces, second baseman number 14, Dylan Carroll.
Oh boy.
Jace Pratt is on for the third time today. 2 doubles and a home run. So Jace Pratt has clearly been working on something. Now Dylan Carroll step in, trying to get some of that hit magic, have it rub off on him a little bit. That'll be foul. Quick 0-2.
Getting closer.
That Nick's nasty pitch right there from Peter McNeil for the second out of the inning. And now Morgan Granch will step in again. Homered in his last at bat. 2 home runs, 5 RBIs on the season. It looks like he's only thing that affected him last year from taking that Silver Slugger was injuries, and it looks like today he doesn't have. That's no pitch right there. He'll remain 1-0. Doesn't have any wrist tape on today. This Aces team has had their fair share of injuries. 2-0. That's a nice pitch right there from Peter McNeil. 2-1. Swinging over the top of that one, evens it 2-2. Ball sails a little bit wide. Full count now to Morgan Granich with 2 on, 2 outs here in the top of the second. Inside, and Morgan Granich will get on via the walk. So base is now loaded for Moses Valdez, who's 1 for 2 with a home run and a fly out. Moses Valdez hitting .241 now on the year with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Big spot here for the 2024 MVP. Lays off the high pitch. Disarm there, 2-0. Outside, 3-0. Outside again, and that'll walk in a run. Now 5-0 Aces. And Aaron Schofield will step in. Combination of Aaron Schofield, Jace Pratt. Peter McNeil has not been able to get out. Aaron Schofield 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a walk. Jace Pratt on deck, also standing at third, has 2 doubles and a home run. So ball 1 to Aaron Schofield. 2-0. That ball is popped up and playable, caught for the out, and that'll end the inning. So the Stingers escape damage there. 2 runs come across for the Aces, and we head to the bottom of the second, 5-0.
Yeah.
Cole Blevins will lead it off. Over 1 and a strikeout. As that ball's in play over to Aaron Schofield. He'll knock it down, throw over to first for the out. Play that looks so easy to do is much tougher in wiffle ball right there. He makes it look so easy. And that'll be the first out. Strike to Zach Nickerson. 0-1. Comes right back to it, 0-2. And he goes right back to it again. Strike 3 on 3 pitches, 2 quick outs for Moses Valdez. Moses Valdez now down to a .85 ERA. Liam McFeely, the only batter, Peter McNeil as well, to somewhat figure out Moses Valdez here today. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles and swings at strike 1. That ball is going back right to Morgan Granich, and we head to the top of the 3rd after a 1-2-3 inning. 5-0 remains the score. Jace Pratt will step in, and he's going to try to keep this thing going. 3 for 3 here today. All hard hit balls. Just outside on the Nestor Cortez-esque delivery from Peter McNeil. Inside again, 2-0, and the way Jace has been swinging at a walk wouldn't be the worst thing here today. That's a hefty swing right there. 2-1. That ball's in play. Peter McNeil will knock it down and tag Jace Pratt for the first out. That ball had a lot of spin, so nice job there to collect it.
I gotta file a complaint. No walk-up time when I get up.
Dylan Carroll will step in. He's 0 for 3, trying to avoid the golden sombrero. 3 strikeouts here today.
I mean, that's what he got.
Well, that's what'll happen if you first game back is against Peter McNeil. Looks like he's taking the tentative approach here, being patient on these pitches. Big hack right there, 2-1.
Not used to it, right?
Dylan Carroll. So another strike right there. Hit 14 home runs last year en route to Rookie of the Year. And there it is, strike 3. Golden sombrero there for Dylan Carroll. And that'll be 2 outs. Morgan Granich will step in, 1 for 2. Strike out, a home run and a walk, so doing all of it today. Look at ball 1. Low again, 2-0. Hits him there, 3-0. Moses Valdez waiting on deck. It's a nasty pitch right there at 3-0. Now 3-1. And that'll land outside for the 5-pitch walk. Now Moses Valdez will step right back in, walked in his last plate appearance. Slider misses inside, 1-0. That ball is popped up. Peter McNeil getting awfully close to it. Decides business decision there not to lay out for it. Now it's 1-1. It's a nice pitch right there. 1-2 count. Fouls that one straight back. Remains 1-2. He'll even the count there. Peter McNeil already up to 74 pitches. Moses Valdez only at 27. Inside, full count. That'll be low. So back-to-back walks after 2 quick outs. Now Aaron Schofield will step in. He flew out in his last plate appearance with the bases loaded. Just low, 1-0.
Oh, man. No, I'm just doing it. I want that.
All right?
little bit of a stinger there on the finger. That ball's hit hard over to Liam McFeely, and he'll tag him for the out. So a nice play right there to get out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the third. The Stingers need 5 runs to tie it up, 6 to walk it off. Peter McNeil will lead it off here, 1 for 2. A single and a ground out. And Moses Valdez has been a tough cookie to crack here in the early going. That ball is hit up a mile, doesn't hit the tree, and that'll be out number 1. Peter McNeil praying for a little bit of a tree hit there, would be an automatic foul ball. Just missed it. A good contact there from Peter McNeil, and now Cole Blevins will step in, and he's swinging away on pitch 1, 0-1. That ball's in play over to Aaron Schofield, knocking down, throw over to first, and Dylan Carroll cannot make the play. Aaron Schofield wants Dylan Carroll to return to the bench after that one. And now Zach Nickerson will step in and look at strike 1. So far he's got 2 Ks in today's game. Swings again right there, 0-2. Hits him there, 1-2. Fouls that one off. Liam McFeely will be waiting on deck. Swings there, strike 3 for the second out. Now the Stingers down to their final out here in game number 1. Liam McFeely is 2 for 3. Try to keep this game alive. That's a tough first pitch, top of the zone, 0-1. Swinging there at 60, 0-2. Outside, 1-2 count. Liam McFeely averaged up to 560 here with 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Just low again, evens the count, 2-2. Fights that one off. Froze him there for strike 3, and the Aces take game number 1, 5-0. We'll head to game 2 shortly.
I get Mike shy.
You know, the last time I had it on, I got caught.
Oh, you gonna get it? Yeah.
Vamos a la playa.
I got that. Oh, shoot, right. The mic off.
Barry Bonds.
Griffey. Hank Aaron.
Probably Ken Griffey Jr. Dustin Pedroia.
Barry Bonds. Come on now.
Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds.
Roberto Clemente.
Shohei.
Let's go Barry
Mike Trout.
Yeah, I don't see Ted Williams.
Ichiro Suzuki.
I'm going to send it down to Robert, who has Moses Valdez with him. Robert, take it away.
All right, Moses, a great pitching performance for game 1. What are you seeing in your repertoire with the pitches so far?
I'm just keeping it really simple, just trying to get ahead on these guys. I haven't really faced this group of hitters. I don't think they face me, so I'm not trying to do too much. So
Yeah, just simple and easy wins the race. Same for game 2 there?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I might try to work on some stuff this outing. Working on a new splitter, so we'll see how that goes.
All right, well, good luck, and we'll see you up there for game 2.
Awesome, thanks.
All right, back at the booth, guys.
So here we go. Liam McFeely will lead it off here in game number 2. Moses Valdez back out on the mound. ERA now down to .79. Does not go there. 1-0. That ball is popped up right back to Moses Valdez, and that'll be one quick out for the Atlantic Aces. Peter McNeil will step in, rocking the fruit salad walk-up song. Looks at a first pitch slider, strike 1. Swinging top of that one, 0-2. No pitch there, 63 on the gun, so remain 0-2.
Was I late on that? Okay, we're good.
He comes right back with the slow changeup, trying to get him off speed there. That one will sail inside, 1-2. Nice job to foul that one off right at 60. Swing over the top of that one for the second out. 2 outs now. So 2 outs, and Cole Blevins will step in. This Stingers lineup hasn't had much success. It's the Aces here today. That ball is just foul. A little late on that one. 0-1. Ball 1. Does not go. 2-1. No pitch there, 61 on the gun, so it'll remain 2-1. That ball is going back and over the wall. Cole Blevins hits a solo home run, and the Stingers are up 1-0. That ball looked like it was hanging up in the yard, but it gets over by an inch, and Cole Blevins gets his second home run of 2025. And the Stingers have their first lead of the day. Zach Nickerson will step in, strike 1. A half swing right there, fouls it off, 0-2. And that got him strike 3, and we head to the bottom of the first. 1-0 is the score.
Not a good feeling.
Not with that attitude, come on.
So here we go. Aaron Schofield will lead it off. Stingers find themselves down 1 run. Peter McNeil, if the Stingers want to steal a game here, they're going to need him to be locked in, because they're still trying to figure out who's going to be that game 2 pitcher. Right now, most likely Liam McFeely. So that ball is popped up and caught for the out. So one quick out here for Peter McNeil and the Southern Stingers. Now Jace Pratt will step in. Jace Pratt had a heck of a game in game 1. 3 for 3 with 2 doubles and a home run. Not very often. It might have been the first time someone's got on base 3 times and didn't have a single. Jace Pratt's got his average up to 267 now, 1-1. Lays off that pitch, 2-1. Healthy hack right there, 2-2. Does well to foul that one off.
Catcher's bad, I don't know what to tell you. Give Raleigh back there. What are you doing? Garver.
That'll be low again. Full count now to Jace Pratt. Mound will be fouled back again, right into the production booth.
Sounds like tennis out here. Sounds like Robbie Ray out here. Do I need the tight pants?
That ball is foul. Yes, there's quite a bit of grunting coming down there from number 9. Is that new? Am I just noticing it now? Are you always grunting when you swing?
You just have aura. Look at those pants. It's Robbie Ray out here. Oh my God.
And that ball is popped up right to Liam McFeely for the second out. Peter McNeil finally can retire Jace Pratt. First time today he's been able to do that. Now Dylan Carroll will step in.
Maybe I just read the scouting report.
And he's going to bat righty after striking out 4 times from the left side.
I got to change something. You know, it's not working.
You switch? Okay.
Yeah.
Outside, ball 1.
You know,
2-0.
Anything to get on base.
Healthy hack right there at 51, 2-1 count. Fights that one back, evens the count, 2-2.
I made some contact left.
Just high now, full count to Dylan Carroll. Fights it off again. Fights it off again. 8th pitch of the at-bat. Turning into a little bit of a marathon at-bat. 9th pitch of this at-bat coming up. Got him finally on pitch number 9, strike 3, and the Stingers will get out of it. We head to the top of the second, 1-0 remains the score. So Liam McFeely will lead it off here. Top of the second inning. Looks at a pitch inside, ball 1. 1-0. 2-0. Ball is just hit foul, just a little late on the pitch from Moses Valdez.
No, thank you on that. My buddy just is coming over. We're going to have a beer.
Outside again, so 3-1 count. And that is a 5-pitch walk to Liam McFeely. Leadoff hitter is on.
Yeah, I got 3, but.
And now Peter McNeil will step right back in. Struck out in his first at bat. First pitch swinging at 58 miles per hour, 0-1. Hits him there. 1-1. Lays off the low slider there. That ball is going back, and Peter McNeil tattoos that one. 3-0 Southern Stingers. Peter McNeil hits his 3rd home run of 2025.
See that ticket right now? I did. I was like
8 RBIs now. More importantly, the Stingers run themselves up 3-0 here. Cole Blevins will hit that one into play. Over to Dylan Carroll. He'll make the play and get the ground out. 1 away. Zach Nickerson steps in, trying to find that first career hit. And he is down 0-1. 0-2. Lays off. 1-2. 2-2 count. And that is strike 3. Moses Valdez gets the 2nd out of the inning. And now Liam McFeely will step in. Now 2 outs here in the top of the 2nd. That ball is thrown foul. There's a little bit of a, was that a ball that fell out of his pocket there? A little deceptive. Just behind that one, 0-2. Outside, 1-2 count. Inside, 2-2 count. No one on here, 2 outs in the top of the 2nd. That ball's in play over to Aaron Schofield. He'll knock it down, throw over to first. And he's in there with a single. Luckily, it was saved by the brick wall there. Otherwise, it would have been a automatic advance to second base there. Now, Peter McNeil will step right back in after hitting that 2-run home run. Stingers have gotten all their runs via the home run. First, it was a solo shot from Cole, then a 2-run shot from Peter McNeil. Now, look at strike 1 on the top corner. That ball's in play past the arms of Moses Valadez, and Liam McFeely will advance all the way over to 3rd. No one was covering 3rd base. So Peter McNeil starting to figure out Moses Valadez. Now runners on the corners. And the home run hitter himself, Cole Blevins, will step right back in. No foul, but no pitch. 61 on the gun. There's a strike there now, 0-1. Ooh. Sounded a little painful there. 1-1 count. 61 again.
It's 1-1. There's 2 speed checks.
That ball is popped up in the air to Dylan Carroll, and he'll make the play. So the Aces get out of the inning, but not after a 2-run home run for Peter McNeil. We head to the bottom of the 2nd.
Let's go. Let's go.
Morgan Greenwich will lead it off for the Atlantic Aces here in the bottom of the second. One of the better pitching matchups you'll see in the AWA this year. Peter McNeil versus Moses Valdez. Ball one. Just outside again, 2-0. That ball is popped up right to Peter McNeil for the first out of the inning. That's always a huge out. You get that pop up. Moses Valdez will now step in. First time batting here in game number 2. Ball is fouled out of play, swinging at the high pitch there. Strike right there. Inside, 1-2. Leaves the high pitch, 2-2 count. And now full count to Moses Valdez. Just missed by a hair, and Moses Valdez is on via the walk. Aaron Schofield will step right back in. Had a fly out in his first at bat. We got some streakers. I'm even thinking about walking around the field. And there's that first pitch swinging, just foul. Fouls off, 60-mile-per-hour pitch, 0-2. Leave that pitch high. 1-2 count. Just missed low. Aaron Schofield not enticed. 2-2. Inside again. Full count to Aaron Schofield. That ball is going back, and that is a home run top of the tree. And that is a 2-run home run to bring the Aces within 1.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before that Aces team got their first hit in true Aces fashion. It's a 2-run home run from Aaron Schofield. Now Jace Pratt will step right back in. Jace Pratt swings through the first pitch slider, 0-1. 0-2. We'll fight that one off. Remains 0-2. That ball's in play over to Liam McFeely. Will knock it down. Throw over to first for the out. So nice play there from Liam McFeely for the second out of the inning. 2 away. Dylan Carroll will step right back in. Right now it's a competition between him and Zach Nickerson for most strikeouts today. Strike one. Strike two. Pitch misses outside, 1-2. Fouls that one straight back.
I'm going no strikes.
Got him swinging strike 3. And we head to the top of the third inning. The Aces get 2 back. The score 3-2. Stingers lead it. Zach Nickerson will step in, trying to figure out Moses Valdez. A little bit of a sword swing right there to begin at 0-1. That ball is going back, and that's a home run. He's done it. I've never seen anything like that. Started the day off with 6 strikeouts. Does a little bit of half swing against the best pitcher in the AWA, and now the score is 4-2. Stingers can't believe it. It's a first pitch strike to Liam McFeely. Moses Valdez can't believe it. 0-2 to Liam McFeely. Does well to lay off the drop ball there. 1-2 count. He'll fight that one off. Remains 1-2. No pitch there, 63 on the gun. It'll remain 1-2. Does well to fight that one off, even while hitting the zone.
Yep. Yeah, it's fine. All right. Maybe a hair in.
Just remain 1-2 count. Fights that one off again.
Little ground out RBI.
7th pitch of this at bat. Outside. 8th pitch. Fouls that off.
What's this count?
Dude.
So 2-2 count. 9th pitch of this at bat coming up. Got him swinging there. Strike 3, a little late on it. Now be the first out of the inning. Now Peter McNeil will step in, 2 for 3. Started off the day with a strikeout, but came battling back with a home run and a single. Stinger's going to try and get as many insurance runs as they can here in the top third, so Peter McNeil can come back out to lead in the third. First pitch swinging, 0-1. No pitch, 62 on the gun. It'll remain 0-1. That ball is popped up and foul. 0-2 count.
What's the count?
0-2.
0-2. I had a ball. Was there a ball?
I got 2 strikes for sure.
2 strikes? Okay. I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, that's what I'm thinking. You're right. Thank you.
63 again, so 0-2 remains the count. Swing in there, strike 3 for the second out. And now Cole Blevins will step in. Had the solo home run in the first inning for 2 home runs this year. Bit of a no pitch there, and in the pocket. Fouls that one back, 0-1. Nasty pitch right there, 0-2. Reload on balls here. Blevins will let that one land outside, 1-2 count. Got him swinging right there. Strike 3, and we head to the bottom of the third. 2 runs for the Aces would tie it, 3 to walk it off. So here we go. Morgan Granich will lead it off here. Aces find themselves down 4-2 here in game 2, and that ball is popped up a mile right to Peter McNeil for the first out of the inning. Couldn't even see that ball from the production booth. And just like that, Moses Valdez will step in. That ball misses outside. 1-0. Nice pitch right there from Peter McNeil, 1-1. Swinging on the slider there, 1-2. Fouls that one straight back. Just low. It'll even the count, 2-2. Missed the strike zone by a hair. That ball's in play over to Liam McFeely. He'll throw over to first, and he's safe. It's a close play, but Moses Valdez beat it out. Liam McFeely didn't necessarily have the juice on that throw to get it there in time, and now the tying run in the form of Aaron Schofield comes to the plate. Already has a home run, a 2-run home run in this game. 2-run home run would guarantee this game continuing. First pitch strike, top of the zone. And we'll hit him there, 1-1. Strike right down the middle, 1-2 count. Aaron Schofield. Little waste pitch right there from Peter McNeil, 2-2. Hits him there again. Full count to Aaron Schofield. That ball is going back over the head of Liam McFeely. And they almost got the play there. Liam McFeely looks like he might have misjudged that one a little bit. He was in a position to make the play, but let that one go over his head. Good news for the Stingers is, though, no runs came in. But now 2 in scoring position, and Jace Pratt will step in. Jace Pratt 0 for 2 here in game 1. Looks at ball 1. Dylan Carroll would be on deck. That ball is popped up straight to Peter McNeil for the second out. Huge out right there from Peter McNeil, and it'll come down to Dylan Carroll. Dylan Carroll, it's a bit of a rough go to begin the 2025 campaign. He's 0 for 6 with 6 strikeouts. Now his team's relying on him here to keep this game going. Ball 1. Would be go ahead run at the plate. Looks at a strike right there, 1-1. That ball's in play right to Zach. He can't make the play, and he's safe at first. We'll take a look at the replay, but 2 runs came in there. It was right to Zach. He had a chance to make the play. The runner is safe at first, and this game is tied up. There was 2 opportunities there for the Stingers to win the game. They cannot capitalize, and the Aces, just like that, tie this game up at 4 apiece. Morgan Granich will step in. The go-ahead run now at first. Strike 1. That ball's hit hard all the way down the line. And this game will continue. Morgan Greenwich is in there with a hard hit line drive single. Now Moses Valdez steps in with a chance to be the hero runner on second base. That ball's hit just foul. 0-1. That ball's hit on the ground over to third, and he misses Dylan Carroll barely. And now the bases are juiced for Aaron Schofield, the winning run 40 feet away. Aaron Schofield 2 for 3 with a double, a home run, and a flyout here in game number 2. Aces just will not quit. First pitch strike, top of the zone, 0-1. Healthy hack right there. He was trying to go deep, 0-2. Lays off the curveball. Inside again, 2-2. Frozen right there, strike 3, and that'll end the third. We are headed to extra innings. So here we go. Zach Nickerson will step in. It's that solo home run. Looks like he's in swing mode now. 0-1. Strike right there. 0-2. Got him swinging. Strike 3 on 3 pitches. 1 away. Ian McFeely steps in. Looks at the first pitch ball outside. Or no. Outside again, 2-0. Healthy hack right there. Would have been 3-0, now 2-1. Fights that one off, evens it up, 2-2. Got him swinging for strike 3. 2 outs now. And now Peter McNeil will step in. 2 for 4. Looks at a first pitch ball. Does go there. Evens the count, 1-1. That ball's in play. Pass Moses Valdez. Aaron Schofield can't make the play, and Peter McNeil's in there. Just outside the reach of Moses Valdez, and Peter McNeil will keep this inning alive. Cole Blevins will step in. Cole already has a home run here today, but he's 1 for 4. This would be another big spot. Try and get some runs on the board. Stingers almost were able to pull it out in the bottom half of the third, but could not on the last play of the game, or the last play of the inning. That ball is popped up to Dylan Carroll, and he'll make the play. We're into the bottom of the 4th, still tied up 4 apiece. So here we go. Jace Pratt will step in. 1 run wins this game, all tied up at 4 apiece here in the bottom of the 4th. So a first pitch ball from Peter McNeil. Outside, 2-0. Jace Pratt runs that one foul. 2-1. That ball's in play just past the reach, and there's some miscommunication, but they make the play. There was little to no communication there, but it worked out just the same. Will be a ground out there for the first out of the inning. Dylan Carroll will step in. Strike 1. Strike 2. That ball is going back, and that is a walk-off home run for Dylan Carroll. After striking out 6 times, he comes back and gets his first home run of 2025, and it's a walk-off winner. The Aces win game 2, and we'll be back shortly for game 3. We're going to send it down to Robert, who has the hero of game number 2, Dylan Carroll. Robert, take it away.
All right, Dylan, what did you see on that home run there?
I believe it was a curveball. Yeah.
It's a straight curve there. What are you guys seeing that's getting the hitting moving there in game 2 that you can take to game 3?
I just think it's simplifying the approach, just trying to see the ball.
Well, all right, good luck out there. Back booth, guys. I finally got hit by a wiffle ball at the end of an interview. Damn, that shit's a rocket. Right in the back. I don't know, I just got hit.
Hufflepuff.
Probably Slytherin, I'm a badass.
Probably like Ravenclaw, I think.
Expelled.
Gryffindor.
Slytherin.
Hufflepuff.
I don't know. I'm probably a lame Gryffindor, but
Hufflepuff.
Oh, probably a Ravenclaw.
Hogwarts, Slytherin, I bleed green.
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
I don't know any of them. Apple Blossom.
All right.
So here we go, getting ready to start game number 3. Aaron Schofield will lead it off. Liam McFeely will be on the mound. So they were a little indecisive about who was going to start for the Stingers without Jordan Rice here. Stingers really needed that game to win. Unfortunately, it all fell apart in the bottom half of the 3rd with a 2-run lead. Now the Stingers are just trying to avoid a sweep without their game 2 starting pitcher. Aaron Schofield will step in. A bit of a wild pitch right there, 1-0. Inside, 2-0. That ball is fouled back. 3-1 count. Swinging there. Full count now to Aaron Schofield. And that's outside. Lost him. Walks the first batter. Now Jace Pratt will step in. Inside, ball 1. Two and 0. Yeah, 2-1 count. Swings there, a little late on it now. 2-2. Inside, full count. And that will be a walk to Jace Pratt. So back-to-back walks to begin the game. Dylan Carroll will step in. Dylan Carroll and Zach Nickerson of the Stingers. They have all strikeouts and 1 home run on their stat line. Ball 1. Swinging right underneath that one. 1-1. Liam McFeely starting to find the zone here. Nails him there. 2-1.
Is that 2-1?
Yeah.
That ball is going back, and that's an Oppo Taco 3-run home run. Dylan Carroll.
Oppo.
So Dylan Carroll, right after the 6 strikeouts, last 2 at-bats have been deep. Now he's got 2 home runs on the year, his only 2 hits of 2025. Now Morgan Granich will step in. Morgan Granich hitting .333 with 2 home runs, 5 RBIs in 2025. Spikes it there, 1-0. Hits them there, 3-0 count. That'll be a 4-pitch walk to Morgan Granich. Moses Valdez will now step in. A little difficult here for Liam McFeely, trying to figure things out here. Stingers do not have a certified number 3 pitcher. Normally it would be Barrett Carlo, but he is not here as well. 21 pitches already, 15 balls, 6 strikes for Liam McFeely. After the home run, came back with 6 straight balls. There's a swing right there, 2-1. Top of the zone evens the count, 2-2. outside. Full count now to Moses Valdez. That's inside, so another walk, and Aaron Schofield will step in. Walked in his first plate appearance. Ball one. Two and oh. Three and oh. And that is a 4-pitch walk. Okay. Guess we'll count that. So full count now. Now it's a walk, so bases loaded, still no outs, and Jace Pratt will step in. Ian McFeely searching for some answers here. Knew it'd be rough, but how rough? Still to be determined. 0-1. 1-1. That ball's in play, past the reach of Liam McFeely, and Jace Pratt is going to get to first on the slowest I've ever seen. I don't even know what that was. Jace Pratt was walking to first base, and he still managed to get there safely. So 5-0 now the score. And Dylan Carroll, who hit that Oppo home run, steps in. 0-1 count on the first pitch swinging. That ball's hit foul. 0-2.
Are we all just going to take turns? Yeah, I guess you guys can all get in. Yeah.
Nails him there, 1-2. Swing in there, and that is the first strikeout of the game for Liam McFeely. Saved that ball. So 1 out now. Morgan Granch will step in if he can advance the runner at third in. That would end the inning. Set a ball high, 1-0. Moses Valdez waits on deck. Inside, 2-0. That ball is going back, and that is a 3-run inning ending, a 3-run home run for Morgan Granich. 8-0 the score, and we will head to the bottom of the first. So Liam McFeely will lead it off here. Jace Pratt will be on the mound for the Atlantic Aces. Jace Pratt currently sitting at a 5.59 ERA. So here we go. Liam McFeely steps in. Stingers have some work to do. You can see Moses Valdez with that 8-0 lead in Club 65 pouring a beer. Perks of being a DH when you're up 8-0. Ball one. Two and 0. Three and 0. That's a 4-pitch walk to Liam McFeely to begin the bottom half of the first. Peter McNeil will step in. Peter McNeil's had a pretty solid day offensively. Had that home run. He's hitting .447 with 3 home runs, 8 RBIs in 2025. Trying to get his Stingers right back in it as he'll foul that one. 0-1. Would have a knuckleball misses high, 1-1. Slider misses high, 2-1. 3-1. Peter McNeil a little late on that one. Now full count. Got him swinging for the first out of the inning. And now Cole Blevins will step in. Lays off the first pitch, 1-0. 2-0 count. Jace Pratt still trying to find that strike zone. Cole Blevins made up his mind there. 2-1 count. Knuckleball misses inside, 3-1 count. Cole Blevins will fight off that pitch. Full count to Cole Blevins. Zach Nickerson will wait on deck. That ball's in play. Jace Pratt will knock it down, throw over to first for the out. Nice job. Liam McFeely will advance all the way over to the third, and he'll score on the error from Dylan Carroll. So a productive out there for Cole Blevins. So they'll at least get 1 run on the board. And now Zach Nickerson will step in. Ducks there, ball 1. Fouls that one back, 1-1. Knuckleball misses just outside, 2-1 count. High again, 3-1. Chase Pratt already up to 20 pitches, 13 balls to 7 strikes. That's low, so he's in there with the walk. Chase Pratt had some difficulty finding the zone, and now Liam McFeely will step in. Walked in his first plate appearance. He'll foul that one off. 0-1. Knuckleball misses just low again. 2-1 count. Runner on first. Swinging right there, evens the count, 2-2. Slider misses outside, full count to Liam McFeely. Got him swinging right there, and that'll do it for the bottom half of the first. We head to the top of the second, 8-1 the score.
Cole's going to pitch. The first and put Liam at third. Yeah.
So Cole Blevins will step in, starts it off with ball 1 to Moses Valdez, now 2-0. Does not go, thought about it, 3-0 count. That ball is going back, and it hits the home run pole solo shot. Moses Valdez, 9-1. He went the shortest porch you could possibly go in this ballpark, right at the 78 foul pole line.
I thought it was going to be foul.
9-1 now the score. Aaron Schofield will step in. 2 walks on 2 at-bats here. Game number 2. 2-0. Okay, a little knucky action there. 3-0.
He was floating. I didn't expect a knuckleball. I don't know.
He'll swing at that one. 3-1. Fights that one off. Full count. That ball's in play. Liam McFeely very far back. No play. And Aaron Schofield is in there via the single. Jace Pratt will step in. So far, this Stingers team has been able to get 1 out. Jace Pratt, first pitch swinging there, 0-1. Evens the count, 1 apiece. That ball is in the foul ball territory, 1-2.
He was legging that out.
Low evens the count, 2-2. Low again. Full count now to Jace Pratt. Got him swinging for the first out of the inning. So one away here in the top of the second. Dylan Carroll will step in again. 1 for 2 with a home run and a strikeout. He's doing a little bit of a shot put action there. Don't know what that's all about. And he has a hurt shoulder. That ball is going back, and that's destroyed. Dylan Carroll has 3 hits this year. All 3 are home runs. And in the first game back, he's cracking into that top 8 home run leaderboard. 11-1 now the score with 1 out. Morgan Granich will step in.
No, you guys are home. You guys are home. Oh, okay.
Morgan Granich will step in 1 for 1 with a home run. One and 0. That ball is popped up and playable, and no one can make the play.
We gotta give it an air, right? Like,
Yeah, that's
give someone the air.
Was that air?
Yeah.
all around. Tough play right there, but these outs are hard to come by, especially without a Game 2 pitcher. Strike 1. That ball's in play in the gap. Liam McFeely will throw. We'll take a look at the replay. A little too close to tell.
Bless you. Bless your soul, Jack.
Call in the field is safe. It was close, but Morgan Granich was able to get his foot in there. So 2 on now for Aaron Schofield, and a look at ball 1. That ball is fouled out of play. 1 and 1.
It's a foul ball. If it hits the bushes, it's a foul ball.
That was off the top of his foot, too.
Either way, it hits the bushes.
So 1 and 1 count. Aces were trying to play that one out.
Mariners are down 5-0. Cole, get pissed.
That ball is just foul.
Ball goes out, let's go. I hate this game, dude.
1 and 2. A little bit of gas right there from Cole Blevins, but goes outside. High, full count now. Chase Pratt waiting on deck. And that's low. So Aaron Schofield is on via the walk. So base is now loaded for Jace Pratt. 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout.
Yeah.
A home run would end this inning via the 6-run cap. Outside, ball 1. Two and 0. Hefty swing right there from Jace Pratt. 2 and 1 count. Three and 1. Might have been the slowest strike ever recorded here in the AWA at 25 miles per hour. That ball is going back and can't make the play. Aaron Schofield's pushing him home. 2 come across. And he'll get Jace Pratt, but the run will come in, and that'll end the inning. So 6 runs come across on that play right there. We head to the bottom of the second. Score 14-1, an absolute blowout.
I mean, I thought he was going to catch that ball.
So here we go. Peter McNeil will step in. They're putting in Morgan Granich. So here we go. First pitch swinging from Peter McNeil. He's batting lefty. Fouls that one back, 0-2. That ball is hit foul. Remains 0-2. That ball's in play over to Dylan Carroll. He'll run and take the out over at first. So quick out there. It's just a reminder here, 10-run differential after 2 innings is a mercy rule. So the Stingers need 4 runs to keep this game going. Cole Blevins will step in. 0 for 1 with the ground out. Swinging that cricket pitch right there, 0-1. One. Fouled out of play, 1-2. That ball's in play, fair ball, throw behind his back, and Dylan Carroll's not even close to the bag there. And Cole Blevins is in there. Zach Nickerson will step in. Walked in his first plate appearance. 2-0. Three and 0. Looking at the World Series champions, Aces clearly looking back to champion form here. If all goes well here, it'll be a sweep. Don't know exactly what the defensive positioning for the Aces is right now, but that ball's in play, and that'll cost them there, unfortunately for them. But that's a single there for Zach Nicholson. So 2 on now, 1 out. Liam McFeely will step in. That's a very interesting strategy. This game swinging there, 1-1. That ball's in play over to Aaron Schofield. He'll knock it down, and everyone is safe. So now bases loaded. So their interesting defensive strategy has now brought the hypothetical keep this game going run to the plate. The form of Peter McNeil, and he'll bat righty. Does not go, ball 1. Outside, 2-0. swinging underneath that one, 2-1. Swinging there, evens the count, 2-2. Got him swinging right there for strike number 3. Now there's 2 outs. The Stingers are 1 out away from getting out of this nightmare game. Cole Blevins will step in. That ball is fouled off. Peter McNeil getting some cardio in. Ball stance here. The Aces will jump up to 7-5 for a first place tie with the Enforcers and Nighthawks. That ball is fouled off again. And the Stingers would fall all the way down to last with the Central Cyclones at 4-8. Oh, sorry, they'd be 5-7 actually, so that's not true. They'd be in second to last place as that ball is fouled out again. 0-2. We're going to some Ephus pitching here. Eyes off that one. 1-2. That ball's in play past the reach of Morgan Granich, and another run will come in. So this Aces team's all this messing around. I don't really know what's going on here. Need one more out to end this game.
You guys got to try to get now, okay?
That ball's in play to Aaron Schofield. 1 run comes in, and there's the second run.
Okay, that's going to end the game if they're going to just try and bat again. That's it. We're not going to go to the third if this is what's going on. I'm just going to end the game.
Oh, come on.
The 2 runs will come in there. Ball is popped up and caught. Okay.
Yeah, dude, the game's just going to be over. Dude, that's just not like. Shut up.
Strike 1. Strike 2. Really appreciating this from Peter McNeil right now. And there it is. Strike 3, and that'll end the game. Mercy rule 14-4. And that'll do it here from Evans, Washington. Stingers get swept by the Aces.